Here's our sampler footage from the DJI Osmo 360 camera, presented in 4K resolution. Shot in 8K 50p panoramic mode, auto exposure with limit to ISO 3200, color temperature locked to 5600K for outdoor sunlight balance. We needed to learn how this camera responds in terms of settings, how we can angle and position for the shots, and what kind of shots we can achieve as opposed to using traditional cameras. We also needed to know how much we can push to pan and scan before the resolution gives way. We had 8 master takes of various scenes, all incorporated with different movements, and we'll fiddle in post-production to see what kind of angles and movement effects we can achieve out of it. Like our experience with Action 4 cameras, we like the look for the DJI Osmo 360 to have customized sharpness at -2, and noise reduction settings at -1. Contrary to the popular advice that you can just point 360 degrees cameras anywhere to capture the scene, then choose the field of view that you want in the post-production process, we like to say that this might not be ideal. It is proven through many footage tests and pixel-peeping scrutiny that the dead optical center will always yield the best sharpness in an otherwise fisheye lens, whether it is a 180 degrees single lens capture, or in full dual lens 360 degrees capture. Similarly for the stitching algorithm in 360 degrees footage, the fringes of the 2 overlapping image sphere will always suffer from some form of loss or imaging corruption. This stitching loss, coupled with the slightly softer optical edges, will definitely degrade your images if not careful with your shots. So it's not just simply erase the camera and press record scenario for 360 capture. Some level of planning or conscious effort must be put into how you hold or angle the 360 camera to get the best off your intended footage. In this shot example, you can see that during our little camera move, the edge blending between the lenses affected the smoothness of the shot. We learned that we'd need to angle the lenses as best as possible to our target subject with our final framing in mind to avoid this problem. The optical center of the 2 lenses yield the best sharpness, so angle the camera with consideration. We also learned that in order to simulate a point of view of a drone, like a FPV first-person view fly-through shot, we cannot simply just twist our selfie stick any ways we wanted. Sufficient planning is required to fly the DJI Osmo 360 in a way to achieve the look of a fly-through, or we'd have problems keyframing the angles later in post-production. We hope to better hone our skills and techniques in 360 filming, as the techniques are very different from traditional camera framing and shot acquisition methods. The nearest analogy that we can think of for achieving creative shots is to think of using 360 cameras like shooting with 2 fisheye lenses, one mounted front of your target subject, another to the rear. No doubt the 360 camera does open up a lot of different shot options that traditional cameras can't achieve.